have it start, and chat. Yes, composition. That's what we will do, I think, for next week. This week, today, we're going to do something different. Well, I mean, not composition, but we're going to have open-ended comprehension, right? And vocabulary, grammar, open-ended comprehension, these are the components where you want to score as much as you can. Okay, full marks if possible. And it is possible, right? Okay. Right. Why is Tong Yi screaming a no there? Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. Right, these are the usual house rules, right? Using the chat function, turning on your video, muting your microphones, and so on. But I think the most important and basic, the fundamental is to respect each other. Okay. So vocabulary MCQs, grammar Cloze. There's never too much to practice, right? And today, the more substantial open-ended comprehension, the anchor. So somebody coming in again, yeah, and that's oh, let's see, yeah. That's a Vishwa. Sounds new to me. Vishwa, are you? Right. Okay. Vocabulary. So what's the answer for number one? Starting off now with the vocabulary. Whoop. Here it is, number one. Yes, Brian. Thank you. Brian, Subiksha, Yancy, Yashika, Tongyi. Ian, Crystal, Heidi. Thank you. And there are how many of you? 5, 10, 15 of you. There's 8. Any more? Yes, Sun Yan. Come on, get your answers in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And okay, Lucas just came in. The answer, of course, is C, exuberance, right? Exuberant personality has a positive effect. It can't be forceful, or you don't want it to be forceful, do you? Because to be forceful is actually negative, right? Forceful means you're forcing people. People don't like to be forced and compelled to things, right? Stimulating is a possibility, stimulating personality, okay? But you can stimulate people in the wrong way. Excitable personality, you are only exciting yourself, right? Excitable. It is not so much about the influence on others, effects on others. But exuberance, the enthusiasm, eagerness, that can actually rub off to other people. So exuberance would be the answer here, exuberance, right? There's somebody else coming in. Joy is just coming in. Hello, Joy. Okay, see now. Okay, now I want to see this Andre. There's Andre also. Okay, Joy and Andre. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. That will be number 2. What is the answer to number 2? Crystal, Subik Shah, Brian and Tongyi and Heidi, thank you. Yancy, Bethel, Ian, Lucas, Chen Yan, thank you. Yashika, thank you. So we're up to 11 now. Great. Any more coming in? Any more answers coming in? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And of course, if you have a reliable personality, it's not about communication, right? The reliable, task-oriented. So liberal, there's a possibility, liberal, okay? It is helpful to have a liberal personality. In other words, you're very liberal, but liberal is too broad, right? It has to do with task, your actions and all that as well. So what we want to do is focus on communication. A logical, you can communicate clearly with people. But here, when you talk about requires you to meet and communicate with people, a logical personality, I don't think you can describe a personality as being logical, okay? But charismatic, yes. Charismatic sounds specific enough, and at the same time, it's actually is associated with communication and influencing people, being able to motivate people. That's charismatic. Okay, it's charis to do with the spirit. You're able to like have a spirit connect with others. Well, that is the deepest form of communication. I know, don't you? Right. So, any questions about this? Charismatic. Okay, number 3. We're on to number 3 then. Number 3. Helen is easygoing. Keith is here. So he will just join us now, Keith. So Helen is always easygoing and what in all her ways, which is why everyone likes her, right? Okay. Keith is in with us already, right, Keith? All right. So are the answers in? And so we go 5, 4, 3, 2, only 9 answers, huh? 1 and stop. Okay, 11 answers. Right, some of you have actually answered. Okay, oh dear, where is the screen now? Okay, some of you have answered individualistic in all her ways. When you're individualistic, you tend to be self-centered, right? So I don't think anybody would like somebody who is quite self-centered. So when you say individualistic, you tend to suggest some kind of a self-centeredness. Okay. Assertive, that means you're trying to influence other people. Assertive, you are stand up for what you say. Yeah. Slightly aggressive. Okay, strong personality. Okay, guileless, that means there is no tricks, very straightforward kind of a person. Guileless. All right, and decisive, of course, it's more the idea of being making decisions, right? So What kind of a person would people love? Easygoing, goes against assertive, right? Goes against decisive. It's more guileless, right? Straightforward, guileless. You just go with the flow with everyone, and you don't try to hide things. You're being very sincere, genuine in your relationship with people, right? Guileless. Okay.
Is it innocent?
I think. Sorry.
Is guileless innocent?
Sort of, yeah. Innocence. Yeah, you can say that. Innocence is a synonym, definitely. So the opposite of guileless, if you have guile, it could be you're cunning, scheming. Okay. But guile would also mean that in a positive way, then you are street smart. You're not easily tricked by people. You are a little bit of wisdom, wise in a way, right? Guileless. I mean, with guile. So when you do things with, he makes decision, he has guile, shows that he's a little bit more sophisticated. He understands things. He's street smart. Guileless, innocent. I like that. Okay. The negative synonym for guileless would be naive. Right? Naive means that you're too simple-minded. Believe everything that happens and what people say. Okay. Any other questions? No? Great. So let's go on to the next question. Number 4 is the answer to number 4. Sense of humor, right? How goes the sense of humor? We have 4 persons. Any more coming in? Any more people giving your answers? Come. Okay, let me just go down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are 9 of you. Okay, any more? No more. So the answer to this would be A. Witty. The witty sense of humor makes him a lively addition to any party. Okay, Robert's sense of humor itself says that you have a sense of humor, you would entertain people, right? People find you entertaining. But witty is very often used to describe a sense of humor that is very fresh and makes a lot of sense, right? Intelligence, right? Now the word, I don't know, wily, willful. I think it's more wily, not willful. Okay, so wily means you're cunning, right? Wily, cunning. There is this this cartoon. I don't know whether any of you watch it, and they have this character called Wild E. Coyote. He's a coyote, and he always tries to trap a road runner. It's called the road runner. It's a bird that runs very fast. Okay, but he always fails. Wild E. Coyote. Then one day I realized Wild E actually is, it sounds like wily, very cunning coyote, right? And it's carnivorous animal, just like a wolf or a fox, right? A coyote is of that's a family, okay? And it's always trying cunning ways to trap the road runner, but the road runner always escapes. Willful means you are, again, very strong personality and you want to have your own way. Okay, having own way to do things, very willful. And willful, of course, is related to full of will. You want your will to be above other people's. You want what you want